Hey, what's going on? It's Kyle Henderson with the college football wrap. Now, Georgia has just survived Auburn at Jordan-Hare Stadium. The game was tied 10-10. Hugh Freeze did a great job trying to keep Carson Beck at bay, but Carson Beck comes back, throws for over 300 yards in this game, but it was Brock Bowers. He was really the story of this game. Over 157 yards, including a touchdown, when it mattered most. Is one of the most dynamic players in all of college football. Georgia survives their first test of the season. Next up, Kentucky, who beat Florida today, and then they take on Vanderbilt. I get it. Georgia's schedule has been light. This was a big win for the Bulldogs today against a Hugh Freeze team. Now let's talk about a game out west. Everybody's talking about the Colorado Buffaloes, and they lose today to USC 48-41. Caleb Williams was on fire. So was Shadori Sanders. Williams throws for 406 yards and 6 touchdowns. Sanders rallied back Colorado, who was actually down 34-14 at the halftime, to throw for 371 yards with 4 touchdowns. Now look, are the Buffs for real? Now let's talk about a game that took place out in Colorado as USC defeats Colorado by a score of 48-41. Everybody's talking about Colorado. This was another opportunity for Colorado to play in front of a nationally televised audience. They lose today by a score of 48-41. They were down 34-14 at half. Shadori Sanders throws for 371 with 4 touchdowns, but Caleb Williams, the returning Heisman Trophy winner, throws for 406 and 6 touchdowns. Are the Buffs for real? I think they are for real in the sense of a top 25 scope, but not a top 10 scope. USC, are they for real? Yeah, I think with the offense that they have and the weapons that they have, and most importantly, the quarterback that they have, they are a very capable team. And clearly, I think, in my opinion, I think they're the best team in the Pac-12. Oregon is clearly going to have something to say about that. So is Washington. But I think USC is probably my pick to come out on top. Now, who is the top team in the entire country? Look, I think it might be Michigan at this point. A lot of this team is built on defense. They came into this game with the #1 ranked defense in college football. Today, they dominate Nebraska in Lincoln. The defense is elite. J.J. McCarthy is solid. Blake Corum is a very capable running back. Minnesota up next. Michigan is doing some big things, and I think they certainly deserve some respect right now. Now, as you know, Alabama takes on Texas A&M this next week at College Station. Now let's talk about the Texas A&M Aggies. Alabama will travel to Texas A&M. That's next week in Week 6. Texas A&M is able to beat Arkansas today by a score of 34-22. The game was a lot tighter than what the score indicates. Now, Arkansas did have 2 crucial turnovers in the second half, and Texas A&M was able to capitalize on those turnovers. Max Johnson, who is the backup quarterback, threw for 210 yards today. He looked good. He did fumble the football twice. Game was tight. As mentioned, Anaya Smith is simply elite. He had over 72 yards receiving and also returned a punt, 82 yards for a touchdown. As mentioned, take on Alabama. The last time that Alabama traveled to College Station, Jimbo Fisher was able to pull out the dub on Nick Saban. Hey, thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Kyle Henderson. This is a college football wrap. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next video right here on BAMA Football on YouTube.